Do you plan to get married?
I knew that question was coming, man. I don't like the idea of how marriage is presently constructed. I think marriage today is a flawed system. It sets men up for failure. We've had discussions about this. She wants to get married tomorrow. You know what I mean?
You want to be married, huh?
Yeah. She's with the idea of it, but she knows how I feel about it. I don't like how the state's involved in it. I don't like the histories that have passed where have left men in shambles, just ruin their lives because of just how the system is flawed. You know what I mean? Whenever we do that, it's going to be under our circumstances. It's going to be totally different than the norm to, you know what I mean? Because she deserves to be a wife. She deserves to feel that, but you know, I don't agree at all with how marriage, the system of marriage is. And when you say marriage, I'm assuming you're talking about that. And with that, I'm staying away from. But what we do is gonna be what we do. You know what I mean?
Meaning that you're gonna make up your own rules and live by that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And would that give you the freedom to walk away if she started to act up or something?
I mean, I'll have freedom to walk away regardless of circumstances.
Most guys don't, because they end up having to pay child support, house taken away from them, and all kind of mess. Are you avoiding the way your system that you're working on? Would that avoid all that or something?
It would avoid it, but that's not the true that's not the intention behind it. My intention behind it is that marriage is a flawed system. There's nothing good about how marriage is presently constructed right now. There's nothing good about it. You know what I mean? Mainly for the man, but more specifically the breadwinner. But like paternity court, family court is a business at the end of the day, and all they care about is a dollar. They don't care about circumstances, whatever the hell it is. They just want to get that check from whoever is providing that check.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much like, if you look at the statistics and all that, man, it's like you would never sign a mortgage with those type of rates. You would never buy a car with those type of rates as far as the successes of marriage. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't buy a car that would start 50% of the time. So why would I invest my everything into this just because of some la-la land fantasy that they've conditioned society to walk? You know what I mean? Like, if this is what I'm gonna do, this is what we're gonna do, this is what I can't talk, this is what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? I don't care about how people look at me or the societal pressure of what marriage is. I can kiss my ass. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? What we're gonna do is what we're gonna do. You know what I mean?
So you want to be married now?
I have a really great relationship. I think that I have been conditioned to want that. I think, you know, since we're little, that's kind of ingrained in our heads from our families, coming from a religious background. That's kind of just what what you look forward to, I guess. But I know my relationship is so good, I don't need to sign a piece of paper with the state of California to approve of my relationship. I don't think that signing a piece of paper would change anything. I'm not with Stevie for any type of financial gain. So, you know, we are in the same tax bracket. So the financial side of it doesn't, I think, where it would be an incentive for women, it doesn't matter to me. So however it looks like for us, for him to be comfortable with it, we can do our own thing without getting the state involved. That's not even something I want to do, regardless of, you know, whether I want to do it today or ever.
So you're in love with Stevie?
I am.
And what is love? What does that feel like?
Putting someone before yourself.
What does that mean?
I put his needs before mine.
Really? Can you give me an example of that?
Sure. I mean, I just, you know, before I make myself food, before I even think of making myself a plate, something simple, I make his food.
Really?
Yeah, used to hear that.
Crazy, right? I do 90% of cooking, cleaning, and taking care of our son. So we've got a little bit of traditional roles. I'm obviously more modern in the fact that I have a business, I run a business. So, you know, I also make money, but I definitely take on a more traditional mother, housekeeper.
Stevie is going to be real wealthy one day. He's going to have more money than Donald Trump. Are you willing to be a housewife and not work or anything and homeschool the kids and that kind of thing?
Stevie wouldn't want that for me.
He would not?
He loves, because I can do both.
But it's so hard on a mother to watch over the man's children and work and things like that, because women are so emotional. All that stress would like freak them out, and they would kill the children.
Well, I do a lot of yoga. I go to the gym 6 days a week, and I can take on. I've always had 3 jobs and went to college, and so I'm used to taking on more than most people do. But
are you willing to give all that up? Because he seemed to have a totally different way he wants this thing to go, so that it could work and last forever. Are you willing to give all that up if he should tell you to?
Yeah, like for example, we talked about moving out of California, and I don't even question it. Obviously, my business is here, but he said, "Hey, let's move." I would be down to move, start over, do whatever. And if he did not want me to work, then,
Then what?
Then I wouldn't work.
You would not work?
Yeah, correct.
Amazing.
But he wouldn't want that because he loves that I am ambitious. He loves to see the business side of me.
She would not be happy. But what about the kids? Kids will suffer if the mother's not there, because now you got to take them to a babysitting service.
No, she's there enough, and we have a team. Like their grandparents are dope. You know what I mean? Like her job would not come in the way at all as far as.
I work from home a lot.
Yeah.
So when I leave, we've got either my father or his mom that help for maybe 3-4 hours a day. That allows me to go to the gym, go get my work done, and then I take care of the kid, the house, him.
But she wouldn't be happy. She wouldn't be happy sitting in a home all day, just being a homemaker.
With the kids.
Nah, it's not. Nah.
That's amazing.